Hi there, so today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm going to be trying some of these liners right here from Glam. I got the retro liners and they are the pastel colors, and I'm going to try the purple, the blue one, the pink one, and the white one. So the first thing I did, other than prepping my whole face and doing my eyebrows, is I primed my eyes with my Urban Decay primer potion. And then once I prime my lid, then I go in with the concealer and clean the eyebrows. And I'm also, because I'm gonna be doing like a naked eye, just like the wing, I am gonna put a little bit of concealer and take it down all over my lid. So it takes me forever to like have this whole thing set up for me to do the videos. I have to clean the room. I have to make sure that there's nothing like annoying in the background. I have to get ready because obviously like I'm posting something on the internet, so I'm not gonna look homeless like I really do look this whole time in quarantine. So I gotta put clothes on, I gotta do my hair and everything, kind of like I'm going out, so it just takes me such a long time. And yesterday I was supposed to do this yesterday, but I ended up not doing it because I couldn't sleep the night before that. Like I did not sleep a lot at all, and then tonight like I barely got any sleep, so I'm tired. But I really wanted to do this. So the thing about these liners is they come like this, like dry. So you have to use a little bit of water, and you're only supposed to use water. It's not like other things where you would use a setting spray like the Urban Decay or something like that. You can only use water on this. I'm going to start with the pink, and the first part of the wing is going to be just like a regular wing. It's going to be the end that's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to grab a small brush like the Sephora one, number 33. I'm gonna wet it with my water that's right here. Okay, let's see, it's gonna be my first time trying it, so it's also gonna be a first impression of these liners, I guess. Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. And the way I do my wings, I do want to make a video about like wing liner. If you guys would like me to do it, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, so I want to do that because I feel like I know that everybody's eye shape is going to be different, but that's for another video, like I said. So this is how I do it. So I always start with the line, just like the regular old line. I try not to make it too thick because that way whatever I end up doing with the wing, like whether I do it very thick or very thin, it's a good way to start, to do it like thin first, and then if you need to do it thicker, you'll just do it thicker. But if you want it thinner, you're gonna have to clean it, you know, and it just takes more time. So better to start off like little by little. Okay, so I got more liner. I like the idea that you can use a liner and like it's not gonna dry out, because you can just bring it out dry already and just wet it with water, not even a setting spray, you know, so that's nice. I'm going to make it thicker right here. So it's already pulling up. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. In my guide, as well as for most eye shapes, the guide is gonna be the crease. So when I open my eyes and look to the front, you can see the whole liner, and it's a good like ending point right there. I'm gonna grab another liner brush, but this one, because I'm gonna do dots, a lot of dots, I'm gonna be using the tiniest, thinnest little brush that I have, and this one is the E11 and it's from Sigma. So I'm gonna wet it again, and now I'm gonna grab the white. Okay. And I'm gonna do, so that's what I'm going for. a very pulled up wing made by Dots. So right now you just gotta kind of have to think about the shape that you're doing, but if you make a mistake it's fine, because since we're just doing little dots, it's gonna be really easy to fix if you make a mistake. But just keep in mind the shape of the wing on both sides. And the thing that I'm going for in this look, like I said, it's like a very pulled up look, as pulled up as possible. Now I'm gonna go in with the color Blue Raspberry, a little bit of water. Okay, I'm really liking these liners. They had a lot more colors too. And same thing. Okay, this one is not good. It's opening up and it's not making circles, it's just making like ugly lines. The only thing that you have to make sure of is that the tip of the brush is very small and the bristles are not like all open. So it's starting to take shape. Next color is going to be Gelato. And now, because I don't have that many that are not messed up, I'm just gonna clean it. And it doesn't matter if the dots are kind of going on one on top of the other one, like that's fine. Because it's supposed to look like this. It's supposed to look like just like a lot of dots in no particular, oops, that was too big. Same color that I used before, same brush, this is for number 33. See right there, I kind of messed up. Came outside the shape. So I'm just gonna grab a Q-tip and get rid of it with a little bit of water. That's really, really easy. They're not waterproof, obviously. They're really, really not waterproof. So that's something to keep in mind. So as I'm looking at my eye shape, right? I want to just repeat it really quick. This is going to be the guide. So you're going to do thin, thick, all the way up to the crease. Once you get to the crease, that's where you start doing the dots. And you can use, always as a reference, the tip of your eyebrows. So where your eyebrow ends, that's going to be a reference of how high you want it. For me, because I'm doing a very thick thing, I took it a little bit lower than that. See that part right there, but that's fine because it's a thicker one. The white and the Sigma brush. Somebody's playing the guitar outside, and I'm right by the window, so I hope you guys can't hear it. Kind of funny. I always wanted to do YouTube videos, like I always had this idea of making them, but I never did. Because of the camera, the microphone, did this, did that, the time, whatever. I just never did it. And the reason why I ended up uploading my first YouTube video was because I made a video talking about highlighters and it was just way too long. So I didn't want to cut it in half and put it on IGTV, which is what I actually made it for. So I ended up uploading it on YouTube. And so now I'm doing YouTube. Okay, cool. I'm going with it. I'm going with it. I've definitely learned that some things happen for a reason. And sometimes it's better like not to question it and just kind of like live and go along with it. And you never know where it might take you. Hopefully it'll take me somewhere cute. But if it doesn't, honestly, I don't even mind. Because I do it just because I love makeup. If I wouldn't be recording and talking to you guys, I would be just doing it with some music. But I'd be doing it anyways. I'd be doing the same thing. So that's the next step. It's going to be with a very thin brush, the thinnest out of them all that you have. You're going to make that line on top of that, but it's going to be thinner than the pink. It's just gonna be like we're just framing that line. I hope that's the right word. English is not my first language, obviously. When I first came to the US, when I was 15, I didn't even speak any English. So I'm trying not to open my eyes because I don't want it to transfer. But yeah, so I definitely still have an accent, and I don't think it'll ever go away. And I'm fine with it. In Spanish, I have an accent too. I don't mind it. I love my accent. The one in Spanish. The one in English, I'm okay with it. That's cute. That makes it a little bit more dramatic. It was looking a little bit dull. I'm debating whether I want to do this next line that I'm going to do pink or blue. Let's do white. Let's do white. Same brush. I'm just cleaning it. So if you don't have as much lid space as I do, you might want to skip the white thing. Or what you could do also that's cute is you can grab the same white and you can just make a white line right there under the eyebrow. I think that would be cute. But since I have all that space, I'm just gonna put it right. See, when I look straight to the front, it's gonna be right above the crease, which is usually where I do cut creases and everything, is when I open my eyes, look to the front, right above that. Okay. And the way I try to avoid cleaning the wings too much, just in general, even when I'm just doing a simple wing, is if I know, like, you know, when you're doing the wing and you're like right about to do a line and you're like, okay, I think I'm gonna mess up, and then you do it and you mess up. If you're thinking for a second, if you're doubting it for a second and you think you're gonna mess it up, just take a step back, go back again, see it with fresh eyes, and just try it again. You gotta be confident when you do your liner. Like, you just have to be. You have to be confident when you're doing your liner, because the liner can smell your fear. And sometimes when you mess up, those are the cutest looks anyways. That's the case for me. That's why I've learned to relax a little bit more with the things that I do. So I'm gonna grab the same white, and I noticed that this one is a little thicker at the top. Oh my god, I hope you can hear the guitar outside. Sorry if that bothers you. I'm gonna grab, oh yeah, same brush. I forgot I have to wash the blue and the white. So I'm using the white. I'm using the brush, but I'm cleaning the white. I'm gonna grab the blue raspberry. So once I have it, I love this brush by Sigma. It's so thin. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab the brush and I'm just gonna take it lower. I barely have any blue here, so see those little things. This is usually how I do my makeup looks for Instagram. I just sit down, put some music on, or watch drama videos. But don't tell anyone. And I might use this one on the waterline, because I don't want to put this on my waterline. It's not gonna go on. It's just gonna melt with my watery eyes. The thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prime with my Hourglass primer, my favorite of all time. I always talk about this one. I even got my sister to buy it. She's not that much into makeup, but I even got her to buy it, and it's amazing. I love it. The best one for oily skin, in my opinion. I do have sensitive skin, which is why my skin gets red as soon as I touch it, but it's fine. It goes away in like a second. Okay, so I had already put my sunscreen on and my serum and everything. Okay, so once that's in, I'm going to put my foundation with my Sigma brush Dual Fiber F50. I'm gonna use my Very Sad by Beauty foundation in M70. Probably gonna finish it. Oh, and what I like to do with my foundation is I like to avoid this, though sometimes I forget, but usually I like to avoid it as much as possible because I have a lot of discoloration here. So I just like to use my concealer, because otherwise it gets really cakey if I put foundation and on top of it I put concealer. So I just do concealer. So I've been seeing these tweets of a lot of people saying that they're having like nightmares since this whole quarantine happened. That's just how I'm gonna say it. That way I don't say the name of the virus that's going around. So I'm just gonna say, yeah. So since this quarantine thing happened, I've been seeing that a lot of people are having a lot of nightmares, and that's me. And I cannot wait for them to go away. I don't know why it's happening, why so many of us are having them. I guess, like, I saw this one article that said that it's because it's like, what was the word? Because it's not like traumatizing, but it's like a big event. Like when 9/11 happened, a lot of people kept having like bad dreams afterwards. So it's kind of the same thing, like because it's such a horrible thing and so many lives have been lost and everything. Like it's just making us like anxious, and it's showing in our dreams. I can't wait for it to go away. Okay, so once I have my foundation, and I'm not going anywhere, so I don't want to take it down my neck because I tend to break out on my neck, so I'll just skip that, but just ignore it. So then I'm gonna go in with this concealer, the Magic Away Liquid Concealer by Charlotte Tilbury in number 5. I really like this one. I have drier under eyes, but I don't like a super glossy look anyways because I have oily skin. I hate having oily skin and dry under eyes. I really don't like it. So I do that, and then I grab a more matte concealer like this one. It's gonna be the first time I try this one, so I hope it doesn't mess it up. And a little less than that. And a little bit there where I told you I have most of my spots. With a concealer brush, I'm gonna blend. It does dry quick. I can't believe the way 2020 is going. Like honestly, this is all so weird. Well, the second one, the matte one, obviously dried way quicker. Like way quicker than the other one. So once I do that, I grab my brush. That I use for my foundation, and I just sideways lay it down on my skin. I find that it blends really nicely like that. How am I looking? I like that concealer. It's nice. So I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer. Since it's matte, I'm gonna put it on my nose. It's just that much. Not there, because it usually gets cakey for me, so just right here, and like a little drop right there. So how are you guys doing? Just try to keep busy as much as you can. Sometimes, especially in this situation, like we have way too much time to think about things, and it's not always good, especially if you have anxiety. Don't give in to those thoughts. Keep busy. Don't let your mind take over. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong finger. I just hope it gets better soon. Okay. And I always do have to be very careful what concealer I use on my nose because I'm very oily. Oh my god, that concealer is matte. matte as hell. And I did get that one for free. A lot of the things I'm gonna be using on my skin, no, not that many, were given to me for free when I was working at Sephora. But the thing is, when they give you things at Sephora, it's called gratis. When you get gratis, you don't have to like it, you don't have to try it, like you don't have to do anything with it. There's no pressure. So none of the things that I got for free am I using them for that reason. I'm using everything that I'm using is because I like it. I hate using things I don't like. Like, I only buy what I like, even if it gets repetitive. Like, if something new is coming out, right, and it's getting a lot of hype, if I read reviews or if I know it's not gonna work for me, I don't buy it. I don't care what the hype is. Like, if I know it's not gonna work for me, I'm not spending my money. I hate wasting my money on makeup I'm not gonna use. Okay, so the base is all done. So I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath. See, that's one of the things I bought myself. So the whole room has, what's it called? Oh, I forgot the word. It's like foggy. It's like foggy. It's like foggy because I had 2 incenses burning in the back. And when I got up to get the brush, I was like, whoa, what am I burning? I forgot. Okay. So I do that one with that one. And then for the rest of my face, always this one. I like this one. And I also really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. That one's really nice. It's really smoothing. It's not too dry. Look. It really, really smooths. It really blurs. It's really nice. It's my favorite, but this one is my favorite. It is definitely my favorite. And I'm not putting that much right now because I'm gonna put more powder once I'm done. Once I have my lashes on and everything, and I decide what I'm gonna do with the lips, that's when I put another little bit of powder, because otherwise I'll be oily by the time I finish this video. Okay, so my contour palette from KVD, I forget. I'm just contouring. Since it is such a pastel look, in my opinion, it is important that we get the complexion right. What blush? I think I'm gonna use these 2 Tarte ones. I'm gonna do this one mostly, nude one. I don't know the name, unfortunately. It's like a soft dusty pink. Another bit of that. And I always like to put my blush, like when I smile, the apple of my cheek is literally like right here. But if I put blush here and then I put bronzer here, I'm gonna have one line. So I try my best to put it higher. That way too, when I'm not smiling and I'm doing my regular resting bitch face, it doesn't go down too low. Like, it's up and then it's gonna go all the way here, which is gonna drag my face down. And since I'm not 14 anymore, I don't like that. Do the Fenty bronzer a little bit. Here on the sides, and just connect the edges. That way it's all cohesive and it's not just one line, but it's the cheek and the jawline and the forehead. And I don't put that much here. It's mostly just here and here, and then maybe a little bit on the nose. Highlighter. I'm gonna use this Sigma blush that I have. Actually, I like this one more. And this one kind of similar to the color I used before, but instead of having to mix them, it's just one. I don't know if they have it anymore or if they discontinued it. Oh, my bun is out of the picture. It's the Sigma Pet Name Aura Powder. No, wait. The Sigma Aura Powder in Pet Name. I think I want to do a pink highlighter. So I'm going to do this one. The Maybelline Chrome. Let's see how I like it. Because when I got it a while ago, it came broken and I never used it. See, I had to fix it because it came all broken. This one is my favorite highlighter brush. It's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it's the A23. How's that? Like, I know the gold one is gorgeous. Right there. I can't take the highlight too high up because I do have a big forehead. And I don't want to accentuate it. I kind of just want to keep it at this, like in the center. By the way, my next video is going to be in Spanish. Oh, also definitely under the brow. Okay. And then I always grab this brush that has no name. I have no clue where I got it. A little bit on the nose. My nose is not like super straight, so that's why I do highlight it. I like it. It's personal preference. I know a lot of people don't, and that's fine, but I do like it a lot. So I'm gonna put also this right there. Going back to the eyes, and I always do this. I like to do my eyes, my face, and then I go back to the eyes. So I'm definitely gonna use the purple one. And I might go in and do some more dots just because some are uneven and I do want them because it's for Instagram, but it looks nice like this anyways. I do want to make sure that the dots are a little bit more even. Love these pencils. The highliners from Marc Jacobs, they're so good. The black one, I sold so many when I was working at Sephora. I sold so many, like at least once. I mean, at least one per day, at least. I love it. It's really good. Okay. It doesn't have to be a liner if you don't have it, because I know not everybody's gonna have this color liner. Same thing with the liner, right? So if you have a multicolor liners, like let's say you have black and white, and you want to do something like this, but you only have the black and white, do black, white, and gray. That's 3 colors and that's more than enough. You can use any colors. You just have to, if you don't have the same ones, just replace them with different colors. But you can still follow the same shape if you want. Then for the lashes, I can either just do regular lashes or purple. I have this Marc Jacobs one in Violet Incredible. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. The bottom ones are going to be purple. The top ones are going to be regular false lashes. I love makeup. It makes me so happy. It's my happy place. this is also like something that I'm doing for me, so I can get through this quarantine period, because honestly I miss working at Sephora so much. I miss the makeup, I miss the clients, I miss talking to my clients, I miss doing their makeup. Like, I just miss it. I miss it a lot. I miss recommending stuff to people. I miss talking about makeup with people. I miss it. But it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to figure out my lips and my lashes, and I'll be back. Hi there, so I'm back. So what I did was put purple mascara at the bottom. I am using, at the top, I'm using false lashes. I am using, oh shoot, I'm using the Siren ones from House of Lashes with my favorite lash glue ever. I'm on my third bottle. This one is the one from Pure, and it's the Pro Eyelash Glue, $8. Love it, love it, love it. I don't think I'm gonna try another one. And last, I put the same highlighter on my lips. My favorite gloss, same thing. Whenever I had a picky client, this was the gloss that I would show to them because it's not sticky. It has a really nice shine, but it's oil infused, so it's hydrating and it's not thick. Oh, so it won't close. It won't close. Okay, there it is. The last thing I'm gonna do, because this look is pretty much done, I'm gonna grab the highlighter. I'm going to grab another thin brush. This one is from Elf. Yes. I'm gonna grab the highlighter and I'm gonna put it right here. It's a little detail, might show up or not on camera, I'm not sure, but it looks really pretty in real life. So I hope that you guys learned something. Please let any comments down below if there's anything that you'd like to see from me. Please check out my Instagram, which is where I post most of my pictures, most of my looks, and anything fun that I do. Same thing, my story. Check out my story because that gets more personal. And I think that's it. Yes, I think that's it. Okay, love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.